Freddy P, happy to have you back on the platform, my man.
Man, I'm happy to be back, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed, man. So for the people that's unfamiliar with you, man, let the people know who you is.
Freddie P from making the band, the group DABAND. You know, the band's #1 TV show, 3 years on MTV. Um, Grandma's Boys, Don't Like Mama Boy, Joy's Son, Foot Brother, Trigger Brother, all that.
Yes, indeed, man. Happy to have you back on, man. So with that being said, I want to get right into it, man. How you feel about the video of Diddy attacking Cassie?
Oh man, that's a bad look. When I come to that subject, man, it's kind of hard for me because like when I was watching the last video, like I seen like with my responses was a lot of malice because I really don't like them guys, you know, like I don't like nothing about them guys. And seeing that video just made me hate them even more. That's the type of shit where you want to take the fade. Like you see more like Slim Thug who stuck by your side come out making an apology video. You see Cedric Entertainer making all these people finally realizing like, bro, who you are, and they stepping out making these videos. That's self-explanatory. I think that's just, man, we got a glimpse of that. We didn't know about that last week. So imagine other shit that we don't even fucking know about. That's small. For you to kick a woman like that, bro, like it's hard to sit in here without bias and speak on them because everybody know I don't like them. But I don't care who you is. You know what I'm saying? For you to kick a woman like you trying to win a Super Bowl, a game-winning Super Bowl and shit, like, bro, the nigga was like, he did it twice. You know how you warm up for a kick? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you warming up, you take 2 kicks. Like he was trying to win a game or something and not trying to be funny. I'm seriously saying, I don't like men who hit women and don't hit niggas like you'll hit a woman. What I mean is, I don't promote hitting no woman at all. But I've had to do it because I had a woman that punched me in my face so fucking hard that I retaliate with a quick. But it wasn't no beat on no woman. I don't like men who gotta feel like you gotta beat on no fucking woman like that. Like, and you know, her mother gotta see that, and bigger than that, right? This why I don't want to go too far into this, right? Because how do your daughters feel, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? How your daughters gonna feel? Like you got daughters that gotta look at that. Imagine all the stories and lies you done told them, and then they gotta see that beast come out. And he dealing with his own demons within his own house because a lot of his kids probably gonna find, and I'm sending it out there in the air next because I like for people to see my gift from God, a prophecy. When his kids go to finding out more and more things on down the line about who he really are, he gonna lose a a connection with them kids because he been lying to them, and you know they fear him obviously. If your pops doing shit like that, my son gonna grab me. My son gonna say, "Pops." I can imagine Puffy controlling his room, you know what I'm saying? People scared to speak to him. And if you sitting in a room with a bunch of people that won't defend you, and a nigga kick you, and everybody turn their head, yeah, suckers. Man, all them niggas too around them suckers. I can't defend that shit, bro. That nigga right there, for you, like, how do you get to a point that you feel? Cause you know what it remind me of, honestly? I was talking with my brother about this. It remind me of the kid that like to kill animals. You know what I'm saying? It remind me of the kid who got a secret. You do shit in private and put on a fake smile in front of people. You got anger issues. You won't really with the bullies. You don't want to, you do shit to people that's weak, people that can't defend themselves. That's cowardice to me, man. That's cowardice. Man, I wish I could have been anywhere, her brother, or anything, bro. Like, I would have showed that man something different, bro. Or tried about my sister.
You know what was heartbreaking, man? And I didn't even notice it when I seen the video, but I was looking at people's reactions and I feel bad, bro, because when he was stomping on her, kicking her, dragging her, punching her, you notice, bro, she didn't fight back or anything. She was just standing right there, bro, just letting him have his way.
As if she used to it. Reminded me of the Tina Turner situation. She laid there as if her defensive reaction was something familiar that she used to doing. She must have knew that it was finna spiral out of control. This is how she used to defend herself. And if we go back and look at the video that he put on the internet, you see her curled up in the thing on the floor before. She didn't want to show her face, but he was. Let me tell you something about men that do women like that. Men that do women like that hate women, bro. I said it last time. Any man that run around and having a bunch of babies, what man is rich and don't want to share the world with his fucking wife? What man get what? The definition of a king. You cannot be a king without a queen. What man wants to have all those riches and not share that shit with a wife or and a family and come home to his kids? How long can a man go? 20-something years without marriage, without nothing, no substance? Y'all know why? Because it's not, he don't like women. And what I don't mean as far as sexual preference, he don't like women. Because I don't know what he went through in his life. He don't like women for him to treat women the way he treat women. Any man that do that shit, they steep down, you know? Any man that run around having 20 babies, you got all this money, you can't share with no wife, you ain't got no family. You weird to me. All them niggas who do that shit, all them niggas who be, I got this whole, that whole fucking behind each other. Like, bro, I can't, man, y'all niggas, I'm a germ freak, bro. So I look at that shit like it's weird, bro. Like, all that shit weird to me. They whole little circle weird to me.
What you think should happen to him?
Lock his ass up, bro. I'm tired. I've never seen a nigga. I'm not here. Like I say, bro, I'm not here rooting on. But what the is this man doing to get out of jail so much, man? I know real niggas in prison for less. Like, bro, like, it's kind of like, bro, like, y'all don't see what I'm looking at? Like, it's too obvious, bro. Who you know? Who you working for? Who you done turned in? You get what I'm saying? And you be running around here doing all that shit and want it. Like what I be saying, like, bro, you get around the thugs and want to be a thug and you get around it, man. Come on, man. That's why I was telling everybody about the Carisha thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he never slept with Carisha. Man's a fucking homosexual, man. Let's just be real. When you think about every homosexual guy, they keep a bunch of what around them? A bunch of girls. The ones that be undercover, they keep girls around them because the girls can do the dirty work. The girls can go out in the club, get, you want to see a nigga, God forgive me, you want to see a nigga meet? Go get a bad bitch to fuck him in front of you. And all you gotta do is pretend like you into her because you really like that man. So, and with that world being so small, there's so much perversion going on because they don't have access to, like, as if I'm a man, right? I see a woman, it's my God-given right to make an attempt to holler at her, right? But if a man see me, if he try to holler at me, what's gonna happen? Or what? 9 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when you living in that world right there, that's why he's such in a controlled environment. The man going crazy. This man going through all this because he can't be who he truly is. Deep down, he a pride guy. Stevie J, look at all of them, bro. Like, come on, man, you can't tell. I'm not knocking it. I don't have nothing against him, but one thing about it, bro, I respect gays that stand on and say they gay. Like, I can respect you. I can't respect that shit they got going on. Because other people get hurt trying to hide your secrets. You beating this girl up because deep down you hate this. I've been there before. Like, you hate this girl. You fucking hate this girl so much that every time you get mad, she gets your anger. That's kind of like having a dog, right? Because I had an anger issue before when I was young. I love dogs to death. I used to get mad and I go choke the dog. Just watch him. And I grew up and I was like, damn, something wrong with you, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was so mad with life. I was so angry with what was going on. That's why I was so into violent things, because every time something took place, I was ready to go be the first day. I wanted to get this shit out. And he got that type of anger because he high and shit. He can't be himself. The man haven't had privacy, real privacy, without him going to some secluded island or some shit like that. And that's how I look at how he got all on. When you look at all on, look, imagine a rich man approaching you like this, right? You say you're a said rapper, right? And you got a lot of bills, you got a lot of responsibilities, right? And you got this guy who's a billionaire who's gonna come and offer you, I'm gonna wire you $3-4 million. You know what I'm saying? Just come spend some time on the island with me, man. Man, ain't nobody gonna, man. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna be us, playboy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about nobody else, man. You gonna be chilling with me, man. Come vibe with me. Come party with me. He get there. He got the money to, to book a whole island, just you and him. So if you a nigga who not really from the streets, as I said before, you a nigga who just got money and became that guy, you subject yourself to being a person that can be purchased. Because he know you not really like that. And he know once times get hard, I can send you 3-4 million. Or I can give you this deal, homeboy. Man, just come vibe with me. Because at the end of the day, and if you the rapper, said rapper, you might take that deal if you not. You gonna give me 2-3 million, Puff gonna get me straight. You know what I'm saying? You might be in debt, you might be having to sell your mama house or anything. You know what I'm saying? You might have to sell your crib, and you got a nigga like Puff in the wire, you and nobody gonna find out. How many of them rappers gonna take that? Come on, man. How many niggas go in the bathroom in the same way they is in the bathroom when they out in the street? That's why most of them get purchased. It ain't because niggas is going broke. Niggas got bills. And you got a nigga like that who come in real quick, old money. Why you 400,000-500,000? That's why you came out, man. You ain't. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's real talk, man. But how you feel about the people that want the police to look deeper into Kim Porter death after the video came out of Diddy attacking Cassie?
I saw those comments. And like I said, that's a fragile situation, man. Like I say, man, my respect for Diddy daughters, even though they don't know me, it's how I am about kids, period. I don't indulge in too many things, but man, I really want to go off on y'all daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially about your mother. Like, all right, me looking at that, bro, I can, and like I said, I be into your videos with Gene and a lot of people who speak on the Kim Porter situation because I came late to the party. But man, bro, you a sucker. And I more than think he capable of this because of the blowing up the car and all this TV mafia shit you think you on. See, that's that shit you do when you got money. You not like that. You can't be like that if you, like, who blowing up cars? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, we real gangsters. You gonna go step on, you trying to scare people. You doing scare tactics and you want people to see how long your money go. These ain't real street dudes. These people who get money overnight and become in charge of the streets. And now they don't even know what to do with that power, but act like little girls. Now when it come to kill Porter, I'm gonna be real, bro. I feel bad for her, man. I feel like she went through way more than we'll ever know. And when you look at that video, it's so hard not to believe the stories that you hear. But I will say this, man, if I was his son, everything that nigga ever say to me from that day forward, I'd be looking at him crazy. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, like, come on, man. First of all, you put your hands on my mama, my nigga. And me watching that video, I know for sure you did. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And any nigga that don't stand up for their mama, you a sucker. I can't respect them. Crispy Cones, all them little Justin, all you niggas. Well, Justin mama is whatever. Well, any nigga that don't stand up for their mama, I can't. You around here talking about you gonna stand up to 50 Cent. Go stand up to your pops. You around here acting like you doing something about talking to Finn, talking reckless on the record. And I think you were talking to me on that record too, bro. But I ain't finna put my head up there. But I heard you all that on the blogs, on the second verse, and then we just listen to that shit. You really sound like you sent a shot at me like, you gonna send who? Man, Crispy, stop playing out here, bro. Like, your pops got y'all living a fake gangster life and y'all got real gang blood members around y'all. I don't see none of them niggas either, bro. That's why I be telling niggas like, bro, you gotta understand. You got a nigga like me in your hood right now. It's a nigga like me around you right now, Diddy. You won't slap that nigga. He right there. You don't need to do it to me. If you ain't gonna do it to that man who jump in the car and do everything every time something go down, the one who everybody in his hood know for that, bro. My homies, if you won't do it to him, what make y'all think when you see me, you gonna fucking touch me, man? Like, that's why I be saying, like, that's what be getting me at. Like, y'all be making like, oh, Diddy ain't gonna do. I wish I'd go to that nigga house right now if it wasn't no security. You want to pick on women, bro? You assault like your son. All you niggas is fucking hoes, and I'm tired. I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas. I hate to see niggas who like what? Why aren't y'all in school? That's why I can be giving you your respect at. I can't give you your respect because your daddy got money and you stepping out here with niggas who out here really taking shit out, who really sending soul, putting shit on the moon, and you think because you shaking hand with real, like Stevie J and all them niggas, come on, bro. Go make some music, stay out the streets for real. Like, bro, that should be irritating me when I see niggas who like, bro, because y'all gonna send somebody out there who gonna either give his life or lose his life behind your words, and you ain't squeezing nothing. Real niggas gonna lose their kids and everything behind sucker niggas like that. That shit irritate me, bro. But you will go pick on a woman and then you will go hire a man and go, why you ain't gonna blow the car, sucker? And let me tell you something about being a real gangster, right? Because by you not blowing that car, guess what you did? You left a lead. Then why real steppers go out here and we do this shit ourselves. Them niggas don't love you enough, Puff. Ain't no nigga finna come to you and be like, or if the feds come to a nigga and be like, tell me what Puff did and I let you off. Nigga, that nigga. You hear me? That nigga gonna tell everything. Keefy D doing it right now, I promise you. I promise you they putting something together for that nigga, man. He happy because he know everything, time and everything nigga done got clipped off, zip dead, all this other shit. Let me tell you something, Puff. What camera? Don't play with me or my God. When we put it in the earth, he coming. I told you he was coming a long time ago. You ain't believe me, right? I looked at crazy from a long time when I was saying that, and you was. Everybody wonder why I hate him so much? Because when I went through my mental illness and I expressed how I was feeling, I was really going through something, my nigga. Like I couldn't even remember the last time I cried before that was my brother death, dog. And then it's kind of like when you extend your hand to people. Like this is why I'm not friendly. You extend your hand to people and they spit on it. So the last time I did that, he spit on me, making video. I seen all the little pussy ass Bobby Light. Now, let me tell you this too. Any nigga that can get booked for $5 or $10,000 to go out of the show, stop playing with me, bro. Like we walk with that type of money, bro. Like me and my nigga will put $2,500 together to put your little ass on stage. You will not get that back end. See, because y'all don't come from this shit. That should be irritating me with these niggas. Like, bro, like, you gotta. It's gonna be a nigga like a Stevie J who talk that shit and get a nigga like a nigga who with 50 Cent locked up. Cause them boys ain't gonna play with you. I don't even, bro. I hate them niggas. I will kill one of them niggas, bro. 50. I will kill that nigga. I will kill any nigga, one of them niggas for you, bro. Like, I don't like them niggas. Yeah, I don't care nothing about no Fed case. Everybody be talking about the Fed. You better ask my homeboy, but I don't give a f. Do your job. You a federal agent. Do your fucking job, nigga. Huh? I've been out here long enough and my shit real. They ain't stronger than my God. Think I'll give a fuck about the feds or police, nigga? I will walk, stand over you, nigga, and go look at all my jail records. Y'all think I ain't go look at them. I walk myself in the station every time. When I caught my little case and I shot the nigga, I almost got locked up for the little what turned into the body. I called bad boy. Them niggas ain't do shit for me. Them niggas ain't extend a hand. Oh yeah, we gonna tell them to call you back. See, I've been through shit when them niggas really turned their back around and they, like I said, silence speak volumes. So once you show me you don't, I mean, I ain't finna keep shaking your hand, niggas, fuck you. But the difference with you is, you scared to tell me fuck you, cause you know my fuck you different from your fuck you. My fuck you mean we can't see each other again without a problem, nigga. Yeah, all these niggas be hitting me from these fake pages like they really ready to die about that nigga. You really die about that nigga? Show me. That's why I say I don't fuck a bad boy like that, bro. Cause when I came out of court, man, I went through my situation, and when I was going through that shit, that nigga said, you stop crying, stop bickering. How am I stop? Nigga, what you talking about? I'm on a spiritual, and you over here acting on some musical shit, talking about stop crying like a nigga want to be a rapper or something. Nigga. This is a nigga who you would have died about. So my hate for that nigga different. I don't like them niggas. Like my thing ain't with Puffy, right? It's more about, cause everybody getting fucked up. Hey, man. But after you make money and then you got niggas that after you got stealing from you, bro, and smile, and you like it's so disgusting. What made y'all feel like only person, like I said, dog, only person for bad boy that I ever see and I won't do nothing to, Tracy Wade. Cause she could have took my money anyway. Can I get it, man? That bitch so fine. You hear me? But rest of them niggas, I hate to go to rambling, dog, but I gotta say, my hate for them niggas make me go elsewhere with the conversation, bro. I do not like them, bro. Cause I don't be want to come off like some big bad bully or bad, cause I hate bullies. I understand what people in the comments be saying, like, niggas sound like you think you bad. I've had niggas hit me from the comments and really we get into some real active shit in the DM, right? But they all hide their face, right? Cause one thing about me, boy, I'll find your goofy ass. Boy, I got niggas, man, from Detroit, Vegas, where you want to go with this shit? Cali, where you want to go with this shit? Baltimore, we there. Atlanta, we there. This my brotherhood. These my blood. These my niggas that they know. These niggas. So when people be talking about me as real gangsters that be everywhere, be like, yo, no. If you go run it, you gonna cause when you searching on a nigga who move like me, you gotta ask questions, right? You gonna run into a nigga that's gonna say, what? Oh, cause you gotta ask. You gotta ask niggas who really connected. Cause you ain't really connected. That's why I tell any nigga that you feel like, if I ain't from the street, boy, yeah, I don't know somebody, boy. You can't be from these streets. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you say, I'm with my cousin right now, right? And you hear listen, you go listen to Honeycomb Brazy, right? And he say, Rico, my nigga Rico sending hits from the jail. Who the fuck Rico is the? Who he call? Who he call when he that's what we call right there. But where he originally from, that's our real what? And he running prison. He run that. And this Honeycomb Brazy, I never met Honeycomb in my life. He talking about my blood cousin. You got Rick Ross, who made the DVD, what that shit was back in the day? You know what that was? You know that lady, the Vonda and the B lady, that's my sister. The lady that's on there in the wheelchair, that's my sister, my blood sister. This is my blood sister. Yeah, little Bo and all them niggas. Wait there, I say they mama grew up with my mama. Jason, his little brother, them men and nigga play pool together right now. Still to this day on the app. These niggas glorifying and making songs about, I literally grew up in this shit. You know what I'm telling you? I'm not trying to make like, so when you see me act like this, I come from something that, well, I'm just used to, I grew up I'm on 5'8", 21st. John Doe is on 5'8" and 17. Go do your research on John Doe. My idols was Trav, Lil Bo, Trigger, Foot. I ain't grow up idolizing no basketball players. Cause I was really living in something different, bro. If you ain't never wake up, if you ain't never go to sleep with garbage bags full of clothes as pillows, don't tell me nothing. This ain't no fucking movie. You can't make that up. This is what we did. We ain't have beds. We slept on fucking garbage bags. We wore mildew clothes to school, nigga. So when y'all try to hurt you, nothing you can, when you see me out here, yeah, I dress when I want to because I know I look good for real. Like God, it's God given. I don't have to do what you guys do and all this grooming. When I want to look good, I look good. Because I come from that to where I ain't have all that, so it don't mean nothing to me. I ate syrup sandwiches, nigga. Mayonnaise sandwiches, my fucking favorite. You know what I'm saying? It might sound crazy to a nigga like you, but nigga, that was our thing. We ate pork out of fucking can. Okay? What you niggas gonna do to me? Come on, man. Everything is up for me. I seen Diddy smack the shit out of engineer before. Nigga, I seen him smack the shit out of engineer before. He was on the phone because I guess our records had got like under ship. Like we came out, we ran out our records so fast, bro. Like we ain't have records in stores for like 4 days. So that little 214,000 we did, that shit probably really been like 385, 390 or some shit. Like people were begging for our shit. Our shit was sold out at 12 o'clock, like, and he was snapping. He was snapping on the phone. He was snapping, and somebody walked up and tried to, I guess, talk to him. Don't you see me on the phone? I don't know if it was the drugs or what. I gotta say, man, I be sitting up here Like I ain't hate Puff at first. Like I would have killed you. I would get you by that. I ain't gonna lie to you now. But when I find out how you feel about me, I'm not. You gonna find out this how I react to people that don't like me. This how I react to. I don't like to play around. I like to get to it, bro. Like let's meet up. Let's get to it. Y'all like to do all this on the internet, FaceTime. I'm old school, bro. I don't do all that. Ask any nigga that ever play with me. I'm gonna ask you for your address. And if I can get to you, I'm gonna make it to where we both can have a fair chance, bro. I'm not people talking like get help. Get help how? When you feel like your God's stronger than everybody. I feel like these niggas not strong enough. You can't do nothing if you want to, bro, because I'm gonna be left when you go right. I don't hang out. I don't do shit y'all do. It's always gonna be a I see you. It's never gonna be a you see me. I keep it.
Yeah, that's real talk. So you seen Diddy slap an engineer and he didn't do anything back?
He was on the phone cursing somebody out at Universal, I think, or somebody he was just about Undership Records, but he walked up at the wrong time. He was in the hallway in the studio. And hurry up. Yeah. Damn! Damn! Like, damn, what the f happened to blood? Well, but people do shit like, you know why they do shit like that, right? They slap the weak niggas around you, beat up girls around you. So that's kind of like, it's like when you got killers around you, you want the killer to see your anger, but you don't want to channel it toward him, right? So that way he'll stay away from you when you mad because you his boss. But you will never talk to him like that. So you do it to the little rods and all the little suckers around you and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Man, that's what.
Yeah, that's a wild dude. But the first thing I thought about, when I seen that video, of Diddy putting his hands on Cassie, was you telling me that Diddy told you personally that, he could kill you if he wanted to. If you don't mind, can you tell that story to the people that haven't heard it yet?
So yeah, it was just like I said, I had went through something with like Tony Dofat that day. Um, and Dofat had told him something. Me and Dofat cool as fuck. Nah, I love Dofat out of all of them. But I had went through something with Dofat. I think I threatened him or something. I was snapping, man. I was having a bad week. Like I said, I couldn't go home. I couldn't go home, and we had we was getting breaks, but 2-day break. So I was frustrated from that because I stayed all the way in Miami. I was the only one couldn't go home. I used to go hang with Jadakiss in D Block just to pass the time. I couldn't go home, so like I said, I got frustrated. I argued with Dofat. And that was maybe like, I guess a straw that broke the back. Like I say, man, the niggas were cool. But when we got into the room, it was like, I don't know if that was Wolf at the time. It was like a bunch of security guards here. It was like a bunch of MTV white people and shit. Father Zoe, all the niggas seen. He did it in front of like 14 people. It ain't like he put me in a room and, oh, I'll buy you how he said it in front of a crowd. Like I said, like trying to put fear in everybody else by talking to a real nigga, And when he was saying, he was just like, man, I'll buy your crib. He's like, who's saying I won't buy your house? No, he said, who's saying you won't go outside and while you walking, somebody won't walk up and just pop you in the kneecap or something like that. Like, I don't want to see you hurt or nothing. You know what I'm saying, Playboy? I don't want to see you. And I'm just looking at him the whole time, like, I'm just twisting my hair looking at him because I'm like, nigga, ain't, any nigga who got you, it was an uncomfortable situation. Like, nigga, I can't jump up. I feel like you're doing this because you got me outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? You got your guard. I'm gonna get beat the fuck up if I even. And why would you pick on somebody that you know you got outnumbered? You know what I'm saying? And he was just about, I'll buy your house out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'll buy your whole block. And every time you walk out, somebody will get popped. He was like, he said, I'll buy your whole block. I'll shut the lights off. And every time you walk out, somebody get popped. And I was listening. And as he was saying this, lights went going off in my head. I'm picturing this. I'm picturing all my neighbors' cribs and shit. I'm picturing Mr. McKay's crib. I'm picturing everybody's crib. Like, I'm pricing them bitches. I'm like, well, that's like good 10 million each by the whole block. You ain't want to do, you can do that. Cause yeah, I shut the fuck up right there. I'm like, all right. Well, he had me so uncomfortable. And that's why I wanted to give people like, or the reason I said I retaliated like that, and I was trying to get at him because it wasn't because I think I'm bad. You gotta imagine, like, it felt like I was suffocating. Like okay, you done made this threat. So now I'm thinking the threat can go down at any time. I'm not finna let you, I don't care who you are. And like I say, we had a meeting one that night, and I'm glad I didn't do it because we wound up squashing it and joking later on that night. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? But because I was outside the studio, I waited for you, and we had a meeting at 1:00. And if by the grace of God, that nigga, by the time we were doing our thing, he had not left already. So we sitting outside of an empty studio the whole time. Because when I got the call, they was like, Diddy, here, where you at? We got a meeting, boy. I'm like, oh, I'm on my way. So now we rushing, like, oh, shit, that nigga at the house already. And when I got there, me and him laugh and joke. So it's like, God, like, thank God I ain't, I do this shit, you feel me? I ain't saying it like, oh, I was gonna tell Puffy what it did, man. Shut up. Puffy moved too heavy back in the night. Shut up. All right? What man you know can't die, bro? Obama gotta shake hands, man. Even the Pope gotta shake a hand. You hear me? What that mean is a man can walk up and shake your hand, he can walk up and do what?
Kill you.
I don't give a who you are. The retaliation might be, the penalty of it might be death, but some people just willing to die. That's why the U.S. biggest fears are what? It ain't no missile, it ain't no, they biggest fears are terrorists. A man that has nothing to lose. These people ain't walk around Afghanistan in uniform. They walk around like civilians. When he said it, like I say, man, because when he said it, somebody was in the back like this. One of his security guards was like, because like I said, I done seen situations, right? So let me tell you something. Me and Chopper get into something one day, right? This is how I knew nigga had respect for me. Me and Chopper get into something one day. We argue. Ooh, this one before we got close like we were. It's a young Chopper too. So me and Chopper engaged in this loud. My people's done came all the way from fucking the Bronx. Shout out to Dave Small. My nigga came all the way from the Bronx. Mo, that was my manager at the time. Mini Style, Hip Dog, all them boys from Yonkers. They came all the way down. They sitting with me across the street, right? They don't know them boys with me, right? Me and Chop arguing. The security guard walked straight out of Diddy fucking office. You know them little things and bodega things that you shut down in New York? They be having them little rattling things that you open up stores with. Shove my boy straight into that shit. Twice. Boom. Boom. Stop disrespecting my man. Boom. Stop disrespecting my man, my nigga. Like, aggressive, like in my boy's face. So I'm looking like, oh, shit, finna try me, right? So now I'm like, I done got it on lock mode. I'm gonna look him in his eye. He turned around and said, what's up, Fred? And walked straight upstairs. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, you feel me? All right, respect. You feel me? Like, cause I don't know what I ought to do you to put your hand on me. I couldn't let it go like that though. Chopper was about 16 though. That's another thing, bro. People understand, like, we couldn't even get no money because Chop lied. We could have sued the shit out of him for that. Like, Chop lied. Chop used a whole nother name to sign with making the band. So we couldn't tour with him and make no money with him if we want to because he wasn't a part of the band. And we ain't find this out till maybe 8 years later. He always told me, but I thought the nigga was lying because he was just a lying joke. He was joking, a jokey ass kid. But come to find out, his name is Kevin fucking Barr. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and they like, nah, you can't sue Chopper. Sue Chopper? It ain't even 16. Bad Boy's a fucking company. How could they even allow this to happen? That's negligence. They ain't do their research. You know what I'm saying? You allow the man to come sell records, collect checks, divide funds, change the diverse of somebody's financial situation, and you allowed it. It's y'all job to fact check. It's y'all job to know who you giving a check to. You gave a check to a guy that they don't even know he got money out there to get right now. Dude got a whole bunch of money he can't even touch right now.
Another thing it confirms, yo, because I believe everything in her lawsuit, but now it confirms that Diddy really was making her smash other man while he watched and the freak off sessions.
Oh, that's a for sure. No, that was the first thing I believe. Like the Kim thing was kind of hard for me to get to, because I don't be with the TV theories. But now, blowing up the car, definitely. I wouldn't put it past him. Rest in peace to that lady. She was beautiful. Anyway, I believe everything she said, and I believe everything she said, everything she didn't say. Because now that is left up to imagination, I'm looking at you as more of a monster than you truly are. Because I know you can't record everything. Like once you pulled up around that corner, we know it got worse. How much worse? You just tried to do this in public. And in public is when you can conduct yourself a little better. You know, when you try to conduct yourself with a little bit of, because you don't want people judging you because you're a prominent figure. So if he couldn't control himself in public, imagine what he did to that girl in the room, man. Any man that sit, dog, and say and try to justify, bro, because I don't want to sit on here. I don't call for no man execution, to be locked up, prosecution. But I call it for here. Do y'all fucking job, feds. Get this nigga up out of here. Tired of his fake ass out here flogging like he, man. Let that soft nigga see what prison feels like. I don't give a fuck if it's for a year. I just want that nigga to know God can touch you too, nigga. You know, because you know what to do. And I want to say this too, because I used to be the biggest Jay-Z fan, but like I say, if you puff, I don't fuck with you. So now it's up in the sky. You know, Jay, I love you, but nigga, I ain't gonna disrespect you too much like that, but I'm gonna say this, Jay. I want you to keep that same motherfucking energy you gave Chris Brown. Huh? Am I wrong? You made Chris like hell, nigga. You seen it. You ain't see Chris on camera. Don't be biased. Nah, niggas, ain't time for bias. Don't time to be biased. Yeah, I need all you niggas to keep that same, because you know what I felt when he kicked that girl? The same way I felt if a nigga would have kicked my motherfucking sister. That's what disgusts me with these niggas. Like, why you niggas don't feel that? It take, nigga gotta actually hit your sister for you to feel that? The Cassie thing, I'm talking about rape and everything. Why I don't discuss y'all so much? Like, why y'all niggas ain't ready to shoot the nigga and hit, God forgive me? Why it's okay that he gives, why is it even one person making an excuse for pedophilia, man? Man, touch kids, man, touch little boys on their way up. I can't. Even if I feel that was my brother, my daddy, anybody, I'm not speaking against him, but I'm not speaking up for him. That's the best way to handle that situation, my nigga. Because for you to sit up here, like, bro, you gotta remember, when you saying Diddy innocent, you saying somebody else lying. So you showing no compassion to somebody who's been victimized by trying to be a friend of somebody that you really don't know. This man not gonna die for y'all. I can promise you that. I can promise everybody that. He not gonna die for y'all. He not gonna. This man is so scared of death. He's getting closer and closer to the maker. It's hard to leave billions and billions of dollars, man. I be suffocating sometimes just waking up out of my sleep thinking I'm 42. Bitch, I'm in the third quarter, bitch. Once the game over, bitch. Once you get to that fourth quarter, it's the fourth quarter. Someone said halftime in life. That nigga at the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter just started. His game almost over. And you gotta leave everything behind. You ain't married one female? Huh? Like, you ain't got no family. Like, your daughters had to see shit like that. But I couldn't be like, I'm an uncle and I don't play like that. She got kids now?
Yeah, I think she got some kids. Yeah.
Oh man, you got the bag. You walked away. You got kids. The world know your story. I know that's a little hard, but you walked away. You got the bag, and I feel like you was compensated. Even though you could never be fully compensated for no type of shit like that or what you endured and what she got to go through for the rest of her life with people knowing her business. I think whatever she got for that and him, I think the best compensation for her, for all of us, is the world knowing who he truly is. I don't want nothing from him. I just want y'all to know. I told that man, you are not going to die with that legacy. That wasn't from me. Who talks like that? That came straight from my God. Sometimes I talk straight from my God to y'all ears. I might not have, if I come to a kid and I say, hey man, don't do that, or I come to somebody and say, hey man, I'll give you advice. I don't give a Tank don't give a Tank will watch your ass burn like a movie. But Fred, the God in me gonna say something. I only said something because I cared. I didn't want to see it happen. Cause it's in me. You know what I'm saying? I don't make this shit up. This in me. So when I speak something, it be coming from him. That's why you see me on the internet, not scared of nobody. Why you see me a break? I know you niggas is cowards. I know what scare killers. Guess how? You got to be one to know what scare them. I know the big secret. I know the big secret. They can't tell the nigga, that bully that's next to you. He can't tell me nothing. I bet you that nigga next to you look me in my eyes and tell you something different about me. Just had to let him leave around me for 3 hours, man. If you think he's so bad, and cause we all got them bad niggas, we got crazy niggas. There's crazy niggas in every group. You know, the ones who don't give a fuck about going to prison to crash dummies. You know, they don't give a fuck. We talk about niggas who gonna still be out here after they do what they do to your ass. The big dogs. Killing ain't this, man. Anybody can shoot bullets. Guns don't kill people. Guns don't kill people, bitch. I do. God forgive me. God forgive me. God forgive me. Well, I'm saying guns don't kill people. People do. You know?
Yeah, that's real talk. But after seeing that video, it's like everything I heard about Diddy is not far-fetched anymore. You know, like when you hear stuff like he has something to do with Pac and Biggie death, I mean, it's not hard to believe, anymore after seeing that video.
Man, every time I see Gene come out and say, I don't care who gotta go. Cause I know, like I was telling y'all in the last video, like when y'all see him beating on Cassie, it's hard for a nigga like me. It may be hard for some people to accept that because we know you for crying like whining like a bitch, being scared to come. So Gene heard you say, somebody gotta die. I don't care if it's big, if it's Pac. He seen the bitch. Your security know the real you. He seen you grab him in the middle of a shootout. So when you see a person like Gene say that, I mean, I've been believed it, but it's hard for Gene to see you, to respect a person who beat up Kim and see a man like that on his side when it's time for men action. You don't want man action. Woman action, you the first one. And like I say, man, God gonna continue to work this guy. Yeah, he think it's over, it's gonna get worse and worse. Okay. I don't like him, but Jermaine Dupri. Even this nigga wrote. Okay. The nigga got talent. Okay. The nigga got some type of talent where he earned this shit. LL Cool J, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, make beats. Everybody got a talent that they just will.i.am. All these guys are fucking gifts from God, right? They got gifts from God. They did what they supposed to do with them, and they were rewarded. What gift is misleading, being deceitful, conning, using malicious intent for financial gain? What gift is that? All you did was steal from people because your boyfriend made you a check giver. This is in layman's term for everybody. His boyfriend made him a check giver, which y'all call a gatekeeper. So in order for you to get to this gate, I will walk you through this life-changing gate. I just need something from you. I need your publishing, Playboy, and I need them bond. Huh? And for some of these rappers, they went on a bun fest. Y'all looking at these niggas and think these really niggas. Come on. You got a man who really opened the game, who gonna make one phone call. Hey, man, go and put him on tour. Y'all go ahead and let him get that deal. Come on, man. And all this is because you what? You're a secret piece of meat. Pac was like, put like this, bro. I cried when Pac died. It was Friday the 13th, my nigga. I can tell you the day, I can tell you what I was doing. So you can imagine like how much I don't like that nigga about that. Like, I just feel like if you I mean, it don't irritate y'all when a snake don't get caught. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're a snake. Like, you standing on business, running up, punching people in their mouth, face up and saying, what's up? I can respect you like that. I'll be like, man, that's a badass snake right there. I respect that, man. But if you're a snake and you keep getting away from that's kind of like with the 6ix9ine situation. But like, oh, he wasn't no thug. Let me tell you something, bro. This man been with me my whole life. If this man ever go to jail and tell on me, you know what that mean to me? Why the fuck were you even in the streets? You a detective. You're not a snitch. You was a detective. That's investigative work when you sit around a man their whole life, do crimes with him, knowing you can't do the time. You are nothing but an undercover police. So I say to you guys that know you can't do the time, go be police officers. Get benefits, bro. Stop doing undercover work on your homeboys. Because when you around, that's what undercovers do. They sit around you for 5, 10 years and then suck up all information and tell it. So if you sitting around, so I don't care if it's your brother, he's an undercover. If your brother went to prison and told on you, he was an undercover cop for 20 years, man. Why he just didn't go be a police officer? Why you out here portraying to be something else? It's really fucking jobs out here. Y'all could get paid. Take care of your kids. Be men, bro. You don't have to be fucking thugs. You got pride. Knowing that you a bitch and you can't go to prison, knowing you gonna turn into a cop anyway, go be a cop. I got brothers I got so many police in my family. Like cops are good people and you still get to live your life. Stop taking people away from their family. Oh, well, he did this. No, man. If I'm in the streets and somebody do something to me, I'm going to handle it the street way. Everybody keep talking about 6ix9ine, this and that. 6ix9ine had half address too. You hear me? He ain't had to go to the cops. Hard play with me? What we on? Huh? Nigga, you talk about? All right, you got that hard. Man, let me tell you, you got a gun on my face, man. You Jesus, man. God, praise God. You God to me, bro. The moment I go get that bitch, yo ass, because I'm a paranoid ass nigga now. My paranoia might not be fear. It might make me turn to something else. But when it comes to Tupac, man, I want to see that nigga do some time, bro. Suge got to do time, bro, for some sucker shit. You get me? Like, they got a real nigga in there for some sucker shit. All the shit all the shit you do in your life, you don't want to go to jail for no shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you killed on a nigga that you got love for by mistake because another nigga wanted to press an issue for a nigga that can't press his own issue. That's what I be saying. But see, Buddy got compensated. What, it Bones? He got compensated. Dre dropped them a bag. I can't be. I'm shot. You gonna drop me the bag? Oh yeah, f that. You know, I would have did the same thing, bitch. You gonna drop me a check like that, bitch, man? For what, an evening? For $1 million, man, I'll blow they shit up. I'll tell y'all right now. No, I said, $1 million though. Nah, walk straight up, bruh. Man, I ain't running for no police or nothing. Take me in, man. Get that shit to my family, man. Get that shit to my son. You hear me? A man work his whole life for his kids. If you got an opportunity to leave your son $1 million and die, you won't. I'm here for. I don't want to be in your life if I can't do shit for you. That's what I work for. What I'm here for. That's selfish of me not to want to die for my son. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel you. But speaking of King Kong, so the diss track you wasn't feeling. Like, how you feel about it?
Who, Crispy Cone? He got to start that, man. Christian, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I've been trying to start even man. I had to bump this shit a couple times, right? Cause the Eminem line was hard, you know, and not due to 50 Cent, but the way he worded the shit was hard. But me, with that being said, it's like, bro, stop. Cause like I say, bro, your daddy got you believing something, and then what's gonna happen is if something happen to you, then your daddy finna go turn the world upside down about you. So stop walking out here like you just go do what Snoop son did. Go to USC, man. Go do something. You don't see nobody else kids out here acting like this. But you'll see maybe Boosie's son. I ain't gonna do Boosie. You know, Boosie one of my favorites. But it be the kids, bro. Like you come up with everything. What T.I. son? Why y'all want to go backwards? We trying to get the fuck up out of here. You never want to come hang in the hood. So it's the same thing with 30 son. You keep talking all this gangster shit about niggas screaming no Diddy around you. Man, step in this room. I'll say no Diddy 10 times. I promise you won't touch me. All them little suckers you be around. Ain't nobody scared of y'all, bro. Y'all ain't scared of me, is you? I know you're not. And I know what I'll do to you if you play with me. Like, bro, you a grown man, bro. You can't be talking crazy like that. That shit come with consequences. You know what I did say, though? I say motherfucker Marquise missed an opportunity of a lifetime to get back with his dad. Huh? Marquise supposed to jumped out there, right? Marquise supposed to came back on the same beat and dissed that nigga for dissing his old boy. When niggas be having so much hate for their dad, it's like, oh, he probably, there's two ways he looked at this. He was secretly, yeah, rooting on niggas that's hating on your dad instead of you stepping up. If I see my son step up, we ain't gotta talk, okay. That's action. Action is, love is an action, not a word. I can tell you anything, bitch. I can show you, it's what I show you though. You hear me? Love is an action. So that was a perfect opportunity for him to make some money, bounce out, get a relationship out with his daddy. Hey, don't disrespect my pops, man. You feel me? Y'all need to keep my name out y'all mouth. Anytime somebody speak on me and my pops, I would say, hey, y'all keep my name out y'all mouth. That's family business. I ain't y'all niggas friend. You and your pops would have been back talking. You can't be easily bought. If you easily, you know what I'm saying? That's like he can't trust you because he he really can't go to sleep around you, bro. Love is an action, my nigga. I would have been stepped up. I be ready to kill one of them about 50. I know he should be. You know, cause only reason I'm like that about I hated 50 Cent, bro. My sister-in-law she loved the nigga. I used to sleep on her couch after the band, bro. You remember my brother JT. Bro, a hurricane came one time and the street said sign came off Southwest 50th Street. My nigga, this lady was on her way to work, my nigga. This lady went and got that sign. That bitch still in her room, dog. This shit happened over 13 years ago, 10 years ago. She loved that nigga. That nigga, you walk in her room right now, it's 50 Cent everywhere. She been like that since from the moment he dropped her. So I hated him. And I was on tour with him, and it wasn't always, not on tour, but on the same time, we all came out at the same time. So I just really, like people look at me sometimes, I don't like bullies. If you come off like you a bully, but when you get to know people out the way, like, hold on, man, I relate to this nigga. Cause one thing I learned, real niggas don't get in arguments. Real niggas don't beef. It's always the sucker nigga. Whenever you see niggas arguing, it's because there's a sucker somewhere. Real niggas and real killers will look at, we know the consequences. We'll sit down. We know how to talk to each other. We know how to be men. We know how to conduct ourselves. It be the suckers that don't know how to talk. Or maybe, want to show the crew what they own. I got them in my crew. That's why I don't hang with niggas no more. Cause niggas be around real niggas and make a real nigga do something cause they know they around a real nigga. That they won't do when they by themselves. I seen a nigga who not even like that walk with us on South Beach. And this is how I know these niggas. These niggas go screaming, Dade County? Bitch, we from Liberty City. When the fuck you ever talk about Dade County? Niggas want the whole world to be scared of them just by screaming the city name. Cause everybody see First 48 and shit, so these niggas to walk around talking about Dade County. That's why I respect Kodak. Kodak the first nigga to really stamp Broward County. Broward County niggas used to say they was from Dade until Kodak made that shit cool. Broward got little spinners and smackers now, but it wasn't always like that. Like back in the day when you was a quick killer in Broward, we knew who the killer was. Scar, we knew who the killers was. It was a nigga in the hood who everybody knew not to play with in Broward. But in Dade, it was one of them. There was like 5 of them on every corner. You know what I'm saying? But now Broward turned the fuck up. Little Sid them and all of them boy going crazy out there, you hear me? They going crazy, you hear me?
Crazy, man. But I want to ask you, right? Because I was checking out an interview from Aubrey O'Day, and she was wondering why, MTV, they don't play reruns of Making the Band. And she feels like, Diddy is behind it because he's trying to block y'all from making money. How you feel about that?
I keep telling people, my hate for this man is deep. Like we can't even, like how much motherfuckers still get paid from MTV and all these. We can't even, a lot of checks have been blocked for years, man. He took out our mouth for selfish reasons. And only reason is because he know if the public, with the day's climate of how things going, if the public would have seen how he done us, then they would have, it was cancel culture, So to protect his name, he took food out of our mouth. They don't repay. Go look on MTV. They replay all that other shit except for the band. Only reason they don't play none of them making the bands is to make him look good. It's to protect so it's somebody behind everything that's a friend with him. And he got friendships over there somewhere. He makes sure that they don't use his, you get what I'm saying? Like, people get paid for that shit years later when shit ain't going right. Little checks be helping. I just got a $600 check like 2-3 weeks ago. And in December, got one for like $1,800, $1,700 or some shit. from the music, cause them little checks be coming through. Them little publisher checks be coming through sometime. You know, it depends on what's going on. I feel bad for Cassie though, man, cause it's like I just feel bad, cause I just feel like you don't win in this situation. If he beat it, you gotta feel for your life. If he don't, whether he beat it or not, everybody still know your business. You're gonna always be judged. And not only that, you got beautiful kids now that's gonna always hit it. This is what I be saying about you adults, man, who making these decisions, man. You have kids. Be mindful of that. That's it. I started smoking cigarettes at 27. It wasn't for me. I loved them. I started smoking because I want to see my fucking grandkids. I had to make a decision. You want to be here? Because y'all got to understand, we all got a deathbed. Don't wait till you're on your deathbed to be talking about, God, not me. Please, why? Don't wait till you're on your deathbed to see God. We all got one. It's coming. We all got a deathbed. We all gonna die. We all got a deathbed. Don't wait till you're on your deathbed to get close to God. People understand I never cashed a publicity check from probably like ever. From like 2005 to what? Then I think I got one for $25,000 in like 2011 or something like that. And I really never cashed no publishing check besides that one. So everything I got from Bad Boy up until then, I don't know what it was. My manager used to get that shit. He probably kept it. I don't know. But we just got everything rerouted to my personal bank account for the first time in like 20 years. So them like the first two checks I ever got.
TMZ, they got a documentary about Diddy on Tubi. And Aubrey O'Day, she made a comment on there that caught my attention. She said that the only reason why Diddy gave back, Bad Boy artists back they publishing was to silence them.
Why do you think Cassie working with the feds? Cassie working with the feds because if Diddy beat this, you think he gonna let her enjoy that money? Let's be real. You took 39 million from me and I can get you knocked off for 100,000. Stop playing with me. Only reason I can't do it right now because the feds on me. Bitch, if I beat this case, I got something for you. But you think it's over? You think you finna jolly go locky around, bitch? No. You and your husband not safe. I'm finna use every resource I have to get to y'all. And it's not only until I hear about y'all situation after that I will be satisfied. So Cassie really trying to be, I think she really trying to get him out of there, because she know if he beat this, I think something gonna happen to her mysteriously.
Right, right. And you knowing Diddy, you think he's capable of doing that?
Fuck yeah. He's a coward, bro. He got these let me tell you what these niggas do, and I can't really tell you because without trying to send myself to prison though. This I know for a fact. These niggas patch up for bodies. They patch up. You know what I'm saying? So a person like Diddy, I don't know. I know he capable though. I'm gonna put it like that. These niggas patch up for bodies. A nigga, yeah, they on the label and they got a problem and it's a label problem. You put 5, you put 5, you put 5, or you put 10, you put 10, you put 10. So I think happened to Young Dolph, if you ask me. Trust me, don't think this is not allegedly. I'm talking about the Young Dolph thing is alleged, but I'm saying this is a fact. This is what they do. And Diddy wouldn't mind dropping a 40 piece. But for Cassie, you probably gotta spend 150. You probably drop a 50 on me. Bitch, I'm gonna make it work, bitch. And if I know you, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If these niggas ever pay y'all to do some dirt for them niggas, it took me a long time to get out of that mentality because when I grew up, I wanted to be a hitman. So I never wanted to be the rapper. I wanted to be the rapper shooter. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it meant, I never want to be Kevin Durant. I want to be Kevin Durant, brother. Like, I don't want the thing. I just want to protect the person with me. I die for you. The world's a better place with you. That's just how I feel about good niggas. Like, if you from God, that's just how I feel about you. The world's a way better place for you than it is for me. And I give my life to make sure that they get more of you than they get of me. So I feel, you know how I get, man. I get in my church mode.
Yeah, I wonder what Keefe D and them thinking, man. I know they probably like, whoa.
Thinking. They working behind the scenes. You know Keefe D know more than we know, right? Keefe D know Give me the next step. He know what's coming. He know. He know what they work because they gotta ask him. They need his cooperation. So he's hearing more intel every day, weekly, whatever. You know, he know. I just feel, man, let Puff get what he deserved. You know, my brother had to go to prison. You know, everybody else had to go to prison for things they do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody keep bucking, bro. If you show actions, my nigga, or stop doing things. I seen a man say this on the internet the other day. Stop committing crimes you too old to do time for. You need to be out here snitching and shit for what? You out here, if you're 40, stop doing crimes that's gonna get you 20 years. I'm 40, I can't do 10 years. I can't do 5 or 10 years, so I don't do 5 or 10 year crime. And if I do have to go sit in, I'm sitting in that bitch for my family. It's gonna be something that make me kick my feet up every day. Cause I know if I ever go to prison, I'm going in that bitch catching bodies. I literally train myself am I lying? I train myself every day to be in solitary confinement. I live my life like that. In a box, even in my own space, I'm in a space. I don't move in that bitch. It's who I am, you know, and so I don't mind. And I'll go to jail. I already know my first routine. Kept me a body too, bitch. Put me in by myself and give me some books. You hear me? Oh, if I'm going to prison, I'm gonna be in that bitch happy. Happy that you play with my sister, you play with my sister. You did something. All right.